Son of a... Snapper!
Long hair, son of a sinner.
There you go. Yeah. See, I don't know.
It's a good song, man.
I don't know what's actually going on. So
Real
what's
good
up,
song.
everybody? I'm Matt. That's Chris. On the screen in front of us, we got our boy Jelly Roll. And dude, talk about a meteoric rise. I have been seeing this guy's name everywhere. Like all over the place. Dude, he played Cheyenne Frontier Days here a couple weeks ago. Like, well, I guess like a month ago. And this
Dude,
one
they've
comes
been
out,
blasting his shit at Dairy Queen from what Doobie says.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, like, yeah, Jelly Roll's been killing it. He's been on, I've been seeing him on a couple talk shows.
Here's the thing. If you have started to make a rise in your career over the last year, now over the last 2 years, Jelly Roll has really
seems like he's just been,
Okay. If Casper, Wyoming starts to play you in their restaurants, you have made it. Okay.
You've made it.
Literally everybody knows who you are.
It's the equivalent of like, if your band is famous enough that you're headlining at Red Rocks, you've made it.
Yeah.
You made it. Like, that's one of the most iconic stages in the entire world, right? So, like, you've made it if you're playing there. If your band is getting played on the local radio stations in Casper, you've made it. Which is, like, that's like a great thing and a diss at the same time.
It is.
Because that also means that you might be washed out. Like, you might be washed up. You know what I mean? There's so many wash-ups on the radio. I'm not saying Jelly Roll's washed up. I'm not saying that.
Because the newest thing that they play on the radio is from... 2003.
Seriously, dude. Like some of it, I listen to the radio now, and I'm like, they're still playing this.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the radio in years,
dude,
man.
I listened to the radio on my way to work the other day. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I don't remember which day, but I was like, damn, dude, they still play Montgomery Gentry? Fucking, that was like 90s, bro. Like,
that's why I'm saying, like, it's a great thing if you're on the radio here, but it's also kind of like a.
But here's the thing. That's cool if you're on an old school radio station. That's where they play. And they cuts to the advertisement. Playing today's modern country hits. Like,
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, like, wait. I don't know if that's modern country.
Like
20 years ago is not modern.
Gentry, that song come out in 1999.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how modern that is. 1999 now is like, that's starting to become vintage, man.
But I mean, me and Mason have talked about it, right? Like, my truck to me doesn't seem that old. I say it's 2002. It's 10 years old.
And you're like, it's 20 years old, bro.
20 years old.
20 years old.
Yeah, you're right. It's 20 years old.
My Toyota's 30.
That truck to me doesn't look like a 20-year-old truck. It looks like a brand new truck.
It looks like I mean,
not brand new, but like
it fits in with other vehicles on the road. You know, like it doesn't stand out as
a classic.
Doesn't stand out as like a 1991 Toyota Corolla or something.
Yeah.
It does.
Or a 1970s Camaro or
1980 Camaro, fucking mullet.
Hell
I had a friend come over the other day get his guitar equipment out of the garage, which, by the way, I finally got rid of all that shit. Everyone came and got their stuff, so it's all gone. But he came over and we were talking about the Camaro, and he's like, dude, that's dope that your mom gave you the mullet bullet. And I was like, hell yeah, bro.
Here's the thing. That's not even, out of all the Camaros, they had the Catfish Camaro. Uh-huh. The mullet car is the early 90s, late 80s. So the one that had the T-tops in it.
Oh, yeah. And the one that got the real roast for, like, being a Firebird, basically.
Yeah, well,
everyone wanted to call it a Firebird. Yeah,
it looked just like it.
Yeah. The Catfish Camaro and then that model of Firebird, and then the following year, or the previous year also, I think.
Catfish came after.
Was it after? So it was the
previous
previous year, yeah. But I know which one, kind of the square-ish or body-looking ones.
Square-ish, it looks like kind of a mini Corvette, but not really at all.
Yep. I know exactly what
I
you're
used to
talking about.
have one.
Because it's instant on, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should do a second snap in because that was a lot.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Matt, Chris, you guys, Jelly Roll, son of a sinner.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some B-roll at the beginning of this. Maybe it's afterwards. Who knows? Maybe you have to stick around. Maybe you should leave now. Never know.
Maybe you should leave now. Just leave. Everybody leave. If you are subscribed, unsubscribe. No.
Jelly Roll, son of a sinner is on the screen in front of us. We just had a big...
If you guys have no idea what we're talking about, go watch our latest Brandon Ferris video. You'll understand.
You'll get it. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into this, shall we?
Let's get it. Man,
Son of
it's
a
a
Sinner.
good song. I heard it on his new album. Haven't seen the video.
Okay, I haven't heard or seen it either. So let's just see what happens. There's a subscribe graphic that flies around somewhere on here with a little bell thingy, and then one of us will bring in the video, do a little swoopy doo thingy, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Let's go. Ooh, I like that. Or a shaker or something, whatever that is.
I never get lonely. I had these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off, but it's so forward, so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. Swore I'd change, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Dude, whatever, man. Whatever. Is this one of his like original songs? This is not a cover?
Yeah, this is original.
Original song?
He actually got a gold record for this song not too long ago.
Deserving. Fully deserving, dude. This song is amazing. And honestly, man, he's pulling some like Chris Stapleton shit right now with this.
Oh,
like this has got Chris Stapleton vibes all over it, dude.
Yeah.
Which coming from me, I consider that a high compliment because Stapleton is like on a level with his voice and his performance that's just insane.
Chris
man.
Stapleton is one of a kind, man.
He has this way of being able to just like stand there with a guitar in front of a microphone, and you think, I've seen this a billion times, bro. Like it's nothing new. And then he does these things, and it's nothing special, man. And by the end of the song, you're just like, who are you? And that's exactly what's going on right now.
I'll tell you this. Chris Stapleton has a way. I know, you're like, this is Jelly Roll.
This is Jelly Roll. And
I
that's
don't
why,
care. Listen, there's similarities.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Chris Stapleton has a way that, like, sometimes I cry, right? You listen to that song. He just, like, it's literally a scream. It's a metal scream when he gets to cry. And there's so much emotion in it, but like a lot of metal bands, when they do their scream, it could be a sad song, but you don't know because it's just
the music is
so much.
The music's so
on.
aggressive, you automatically assume they're angry about something. It's not a sad song, but like it's just a different genre.
But like Chris Stapleton has figured out how to make a scream make you feel something, and there are some rock bands who have done a great job of that. I think Asking Alexandria is one of those bands that does that. But dude, Jelly Roll can take this rasp in his voice, and it's not quite a scream. It's what they would call mixed voice. He can go into this mixed voice, and it just makes you feel something.
Man. He's just got this welcoming aura when he sings. It's just got that warming, like there hardly has to be anything, and maybe that's what it is. Like when Stapleton does it, you know, like he just
needs a guitar.
There's not a lot of accompaniment helping him out, right? So maybe that's what's going on with this too. There's not a lot going on in the background of this, and it's just everything's just kind of moving. But he's telling an amazing story, and the voicing that's going along with it and the melody just makes everything happen, man. This is vibing big time right now. This is really, really, really good.
I think one of the lines that I like in this, and I'm going to ask you about the music video here in a second.
Okay.
But one of the lines I like in this, he goes, "Now I'm back to chasing these white lines." Whereas before he was chasing white lines of drugs, but now he's chasing white lines down a road, touring, doing shows, that different type of thing. But like, he kind of points out a similarity, like it's still addicting. There's still, like, I just want to go play the next show. I want to meet the next person. I want to, I just want to get that next high. And he goes, there's always something, because of who I am, there's always something in me that's going to latch on to something. And whatever it is, I'm going to chase it 100%.
Hell yeah.
Does that make me a good person? Not necessarily. Does it make me a bad person? Well, I'm trying.
Yeah, not necessarily. Like it is what it is, man. I feel like there's those kind of things that shape us as people. Like people say, would you go back and change things if you had the chance or whatever? And same thing. Maybe some things. But I feel like at the same time, those some things that I would change are the things that made me who I am. So, like, am I happy with who I am? I'm pretty damn happy. So, like, do I need to change those things? Not really, man.
Not really.
It'd be interesting to see what my life would be like if I did, but,
We were just talking to Brendan, and that was one of the things he mentioned. He goes, man, with all this bullshit with, trying to get this EP out for 5 years, trying to get my first video out for 5 years, He goes, do I wish I would have done it different? Yeah, but I learned a lot along the way. I learned a lot of what not to do.
Oh yeah, dude. Yep. And that's what you do. Every
Yeah.
time you release something, you look back at it and go, these are all the things that I can do better now, but I'm glad I moved on, and now I can do that with my future stuff. You know, you learn from your mistakes, learn from your past experiences, projects, whatever.
What I was going to ask you about the music video.
Yeah.
Okay, they're sitting in the same bar stool.
Yeah.
Different people coming in and out. What's your thoughts?
At first I was thinking maybe it was different stages of Jelly Roll's life, where like he was in there as like a
as a mother.
Well, I was thinking as like a 21-year-old something or whatever, and then it showed him as like the older stage, right? As he said, I'm a son of a sinner, and like I'm trying to make sense of it, of what's going on, but from what I can gather, it's just all these dudes that are. I mean, we all come from somewhere, right? And
you're getting close. You're getting so close.
We all come from somewhere, and these are all, they're just basically talking about, this is where I came from, but it's not what I'm going to be. It's, it's just my experiences in the past.
I think the transition of people, from what I understand just listening to the song and then seeing it visually now, is everybody has a past. He goes, I took the rear view mirror off my Ford so I can only see what's in front of me.
Yeah.
And everybody has a past. It doesn't matter if you're an older single lady, if you're a young man, if you're a middle-aged man, if you're, some guy comes in wearing a leather vest, maybe he's a biker or whatever, it doesn't matter. Everybody has a past. And whether they move from that past or not and continue with their future is up to them. But he goes, this is a song about me, but I share this same sentiment with so many other people. Everybody has a past.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody has a future. What are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? So
live in the past or get on with the future. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a real scenario for a lot of people. Even me, like I struggle with that sometimes. Am I complacent where I'm at? Do I want to keep doing? Do I want to keep moving? Because some days, man, you wake up and you're like, I'm going to tell everyone to fuck off today. And it's going to be awesome.
Every Sunday. That's my day.
Yeah.
Every Sunday I tell everyone to fuck off.
That's why we take the one day, man. So let's keep going.
Right and wrong. These back roads got me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I'm done for the last time. I'm lying to myself again. I always say that. Now I'm on my way back here somehow. I should know by now. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs. I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
All right, we're going to pause it again here before he gets kind of into the breakdown.
Can I go back 10? I want to...
Yeah. In fact, you take it back 15. But he mentions about the pills, right? And he talks about these pills. I say it's going to be the last time, but I know that I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner. Everybody struggles with something. And once again, it's transitioning between people. Everybody has that something that they struggle with.
First thing, there is some unique editing going on here. I'm looking at the people in the background of these transition shots, right? For instance, we're right in the middle of a transition right now. Nothing in the background is changing. Nothing. Watch, there will be a guy in the background that he's going to walk up with a pool cue and talk to this girl at the end of the bar. And in the midst of all this, they will go through a change, yet the guy in the background doesn't change. It doesn't change settings. It doesn't change positions. No one moves. How are they doing these edits? How are they doing this? This is magic. There's magic happening.
Everybody in the background is also acting.
Well, I know, but you would think that they'd have to shoot these at different times, right? So they would have someone I don't know how they're doing it. They're like, okay, everybody stop, like hold your spot, and then the next guy comes in and continues singing or something, so they can kind of fill it over. But like no one in the background stopping movement. No one's like, you don't see like she's going to take a drink right now.
Yeah.
She'll finish the drink through the transition. It's not like she starts drinking, then all of a sudden the next guy she's up here. No, like everything's just going on normal. It's just editing phenomena that I don't understand. Something's going on,
cool.
but watch.
One call away from home.
And then this guy will walk
Yeah, I'm
up.
somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Wow.
How are they doing those edits, dude?
Mistakes I made, I paid for them in cash. Walked a million miles on broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading. My heart's been slowly breaking. Might pop a pill and smoke and maybe drink. Talk to God and tell him what I think. At first he's gonna hate me, but eventually he'll say I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs. I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
How do they do the transitions? I don't get it, you guys. I don't get it. But I love it. That was amazing.
You know what? It has to be the same way that Billy Wilkins does his videos.
Where he's got it popping in the background?
Himself pops in, where he films just a bar scene and then somehow cuts out.
Yeah,
like,
it imposes.
Okay, this stays where it's at all the time.
Uh-huh.
And then places that video over that. And
I don't know how to do it.
that's how I would do it.
Yeah, and even then, it would take me days to figure something like that out, man. Or at least a whole day to figure it out and actually make it look decent, I think.
It looks
but,
good, man.
I was going to bring up in one of our pauses there, like, can we take a second and appreciate also all of the bartenders out there?
Yeah.
Because, like, man, and from experience, I've dated a bartender or two in my life, and man, they talk about somebody who hears a lot, who has also been through a lot. You know what I mean? Like, some of the things, like, you're the guy. You as a bartender, you are the person that a lot of those people come to talk to. Like, you're who they know, and you're kind of like their island. You know what I mean? So, like, some of the conversations they have to have, or some of the things they have to hear people talking about, or, you know, I mean, people aren't always in a bar to drink and have a good time. Sometimes they're there to drown their sorrows. You know what I mean? So, like, oftentimes I would say more than not, they're there to drown their sorrows.
Yeah.
And kind of forget things and relax, and that's why it's called taking a load off, right? So, like, so I don't know, man. I just thinking about that. There was that one scene in there where, you know, they're all transitioning into the different characters. And the bartender the whole time is just sitting back there, like, kind of shaking her head and cleaning the glass, you know. And the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, like, man, bartenders are true heroes, dude. I mean, they're out on the front lines, and they take a lot of our shit for us. You know what I mean? Like, that was an amazing song. That's an amazing song, and that's an amazing video, dude.
I tell you, the song, it's worth going through and reading the lyrics to this song, because it's so in depth because it's a story of a guy who's given up. But it's also a story of a guy who will continue to prevail, if that makes sense. You know, you get to the chorus, and he's just like, look, I know better, but I'm going to continue to drink and do these pills and
of course.
give in, because, you know what,
I'm human.
I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner. Like, you know,
I'm human.
I'm not.
At the end of the day, man, we all have human instinct, and we all have those fucking, you know, those urges and things like that. And unfortunately, the things that we have those urges for are designed to keep us coming back, right? Like the tobacco industry designs cigarettes to be addictive, so that not only do you like them, but they like that you like them because you'll keep coming back, that kind of a thing. So yeah, man.
I mean, it's
at the end of the day, it's like I'm just human, man, and sometimes you need a fucking cigarette. Like I don't smoke them, but like sometimes you need fucking. I drink beers every now and then, so like
it's man, it's such a complex song, like, and it doesn't sound complex.
It's so good, man. There's so much in there.
There's something for everybody in that song, and that's why it has a gold record.
I also would not consider that a country song. I don't care what you want to genre that, but I wouldn't call that a country song. I would call that just an easy rock song. Honestly, like it's got all the elements of a country song, but it doesn't like I don't know. I wouldn't call it country. From a guy who doesn't like country music, I would listen to that over and over and over again and adamantly tell people this is not a country song.
Now, here's the thing. As a country guy who's listened to tons of country,
you would say it is,
I will
right?
tell you it is.
So like
it all depends on because it comes down to one of those things again where we were talking about 90s country.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, I can't stand that. And I was like, well, you just think of Alan Jackson love songs, okay? You missed out on
goddamn
on the Chris Stapletons, Chris Cagle.
Chris Cagle,
Chris Cagles, the Brad Paisley before he wrote a shit. Yeah. My love goes on and 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 on.
Ain't going down till the sun come burning.
So like,
whatever, dude. I don't know.
There's a lot in every genre. But,
I don't know, man. It's a great song, and maybe that's what's appealing about it. Look, here's a guy who doesn't like country music sitting next to a guy who loves country music, both going, this is not a country song. Yes, it is. Doesn't matter. We both still love it, and we would both listen to it regardless. So,
I mean, it's
way to go, Jelly Roll. Like, damn, way to bring people together, man. What an awesome song that was. Wow.
And that's the thing. Jelly Roll literally can't write a bad song because he writes about real life shit. He's talked about being on stage when he was at the Grand Ole Opry, and he says it, I believe, at every live show he does. He goes, I write music for the brokenhearted, the low lifes, and the outcasts. And he goes, everybody who fits those categories, he's like, there's a future for you. You just have to go out and grab it. And he goes, I'm here to help you deal with your problems through music and hopefully inspire you to do the things that I've done. Have I done them perfectly? Absolutely not. He's made a lot of mistakes along the way. But boy's not doing bad. Okay?
Said at the very beginning of the video, man, talk about a meteoric rise. Like, this dude has been just grinding for the last couple years, man, and I've only seen him doing better and better and better and better and better.
He's just such an authentic dude. Like, and that's really what sells his music for sure.
I need to see,
because you can hear the authenticity.
Nailed
there
it.
We go, authenticity in his music. Like,
yeah, I really, now that we talked about it in the episode, man, a Stapleton Jelly Roll collab, even on one song, would be fucking awesome. And I would jam that. And I don't even care if we got blocked. I would put it on our channel. Doesn't matter. I would try it. Maybe put it on Patreon. Put it on Patreon or something.
Yeah, put it on Patreon. We'll see.
Just to be safe. But that was incredible. 5 out of 5 backwards hats.
Oh, all day.
Just for the editing technique alone. I'm still kind of like, how'd you all do that? It's just very unique. I've noticed that too as we watch more videos. I start to notice editing styles. I'm like, how'd they get that in there? Like you see a photo or something, and you're like, how'd they edit that thing? What layers did they have to use, and removals and backgrounds and chroma keys and all sorts of weird shit. But yeah, okay, great, good for them, man. That was amazing. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say, dude.
Well, if you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the Itchy Ear Gang.
Notification gang.
The notification gang, okay? And, stick around, hang out a little bit. Let us know what you want us to react to next.
Yeah.
I will tell you guys links.
Yep.
Okay? Here's the thing. We've missed a lot of requests because there's not links. I'm at work. I'm bench pressing a transmission into something.
I'm
bench
see pressing a
comment,
forklift into something.
and I forget about it, and it just... I'm sorry.
And for reference, in case you're wondering, I'll give you a video, but it's never going to make it to the top of the list. You guys have so many. This video was like 200 down on our list. We just went and picked it, and it was just hanging out down there. So don't worry. We go all the way through the list. So send us a link. Do the thing. It helps us out a lot.
Yeah, and just be patient. I will tell you, our list used to be 400 long. We're getting down to about the 200-ish mark, 150. Yep. So, yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. And don't call me Shirley. Anyway, with that, we'll see you guys next time. Bow.
Don't call me Shirley.